Assalamu alaikum, grade 1. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Our lesson today is 10 more, 10 less. Let's start it. In this chapter, you have learned how to skip count by 10. So, if you start with 0 and you would like to skip count by 10, the next number is 10, and then 20, 30, 40, and 50. You can skip count to 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. But here we start with 0. What will be happen if we start with 2, let's say? As you know, skipping count is just like to add 10. So 0 plus 10 equals 10. 10 plus 10 equals 20. 20 plus 10 equals 30, etc. So if we start with 2 to skip count by 10, so 2 plus 10 equals 12. And 12 plus 10 equals 22. And then 32. And then 42 plus 10 equals 52. So we can skip count starting with any point. We don't have to start with 0 every time. We can start with 4 instead of 2. The same idea. If we start with 4, plus 10 equals 40, and plus 10 equals 24, plus 10 equals 34, plus 10 equals 44, and plus 10 equals 54. Now look at these numbers, grade 1. These numbers, they have 2 digits. 2 digits. The ones digit is repeated in each number, even in this 1 digit. The tens digit here is 0. So, to skip count by 10, we can add 1 to the tens digit. You know now that this is the tens digit and this is the ones digit. When we skip count by 10, since we add 10, so each time we will add 1 to the tens digit. So the 4 here is the same, but this one is gonna be 2. The next number, 4, is the same, and the next number is 3. The same here, 4 is the same, and the tens digit is 1 more. And the last one, 4 is the same, and the tens digit is 1 more again. Interesting! So we can skip count by 10 starting with any number. Now let's try to start with 3. Now 3 plus 10 equals 13. Now let's keep number 3, the ones digit, and add 1 more to tens digit. So here it's 1, here it's gonna be 2. Keep 3 and add 1 to 2. Again, so here's 33. Now keep 3 and add 1 for 3. So it's gonna be 4. The number is 43 and the next is 53. Now look at this number 43, and look to the previous number. It's 33. 33 is 10 less than 43. So, always on the number line, the previous number to any number is 10 less than 43 when we skip count by 10. Interesting! Because 43 minus 10 equals 33. And the next number to 43 is 53. 53 is 10 more than 35. Because 43 plus 10 equals 53. So, the previous number is 10 less than this number. And the next number is 10 more than this number. Interesting. Now let's back to your book, page number 391. Look at this monkey. It's pointing to number 43. What's the number that is 10 more than 43? The next number or the previous number? Yes, of course, it's the next number. So please grade 1 on your book, circle this number. It's 10 more than 43. Now, what's the number that is 10 less than 43? It's 33, of course. Excellent, grade 1. So please grade 1 on your book, circle number 33 red. So, and now trace these numbers. 53 is 10 more than 43. And 33 is 10 less than 43. Interesting. Now let's solve the first example in your book. Page number 392. On the number line, we started with number 24. 24 has two tens. So, to model this number, we use two rods. Here they are, to represent number of tens. And we have 4 ones, so we used 4 cubes to represent the number of ones. And the next number is 34. Here we have 3 tens, so we use 3 rods. Look at these two models. Number 24 has only 2 rods, and for ones. The next number has 3 rods, 1 more rod of tens, and the same number of ones. The same for the next number, it has the same number of ones and 1 more rod. Interesting. So it's 44. So 44 is 10 more than 34 and 24 is 10 less than 34. Now let's solve the question number 1, grade 1 in your book. The number is 31. What's the next number if we skip count by 10, grade 1? What do you think? Here we have 3 tens. So this digit is 3. And we have here 1, 1. So this digit is 1. Next number, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 rods. So the 10th digit is 4. And we have, of course, 1, 1. So the next number is 41. 41 is 10 more than 31. Interesting. Let's solve the question number 2, grade 1. We started with 36. So the next number is 46. The same ones digit, and we will add 1 to 10th digit. So the next number 2, 46 is 5 because 4 plus 1 is 5. And we will keep the second digit as is, which is 6. Question number 3, 75. The next number is 85. And the next is 95 because 8 plus 1 equals 9. Now it's your turn, grade 1. So please try to solve these questions by yourself. And then when you finish, you can check your answers here. The same for the next page, you can check your answers here. The next 2 pages, grade 1, is your homework, so please try to solve them by yourself, and then when you finish, you can check your answers here. And page number 396. That's enough for today, grade 1. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.